All right, today is just a review day. Happy Monday. So we are just going to review a few concepts. So this video will be pretty short. We are going to review perimeter, area, money, multiplication, and division. That is what your homework is going to be all about today. All about those three things, or five things. So first thing, perimeter. What is perimeter? Perimeter, you add up all the sides. Perimeter, add all the sides. You're going to do your homework in a minute and you can use your notes. So if you did not know this already, you should write this down. Perimeter, add up all the sides. Okay? So if I have a rectangle that is 9 inches by 3 inches, what's the perimeter? If you said 12, you are not right. 9 plus 3 is 12, but what about this side over here? And what about this side over here? This is also 9 inches, and this is also 3 inches, okay? So these two sides equal 12, but these two sides also equal 12, so we have to do 12 plus 12, which is 24. So the perimeter for this would be 24 inches, okay? We've talked about perimeter a lot before, so we're not going to do any more problems with perimeter. Just remember, add up all the sides. Remember, if it's a square, all the sides are the same, okay? And area, next one that we're going to do is area. For area, how do we find area? Area equals length times width. Length times width. You're going to multiply both sides, okay? So again, if I have a rectangle, and this is 8 inches, and this is 3 inches, we're going to multiply length times width, so multiply 8 times 3. We're going to get 24 square inches. That's our answer, 24 square inches. Length times width, that's the area. Remember, if it's a square, the sides are the same. So if it says, what's the area of a square with sides that are 4 inches, right? If it gives you a square, let me see if I can draw a perfect square. That's pretty close. And it says that it's 4 inches, you know that the other side is also 4 inches. If it tells you that it's square, you know that. So 4 times 4 is 16 square inches, okay? That's all we're going to do for area. Next thing we're going to talk about is money. You need to know how to add and subtract and multiply and divide money, okay? We will talk about multiplying and dividing in just a minute. So for this practice, we're just going to add money. The biggest thing that I see, $23.69 plus, let's do $7.37. The biggest thing I see is that people do not line up their decimals. You have to line up your decimals or you will not get the right answer, okay? So the first thing you do, you need to write it kind of up and down, right? You want to write it vertically. $23.69. Then I'm going to put my decimal right under that decimal, okay? So the number to the left of my decimal is 7, right? So the number to the left of my decimal is 7. The number to the right of my decimal is 3. So I'm going to put 3 right under the 6, okay? And then I need to also put in my 7, which means I can fill this in and put a 0 right here before I add, right? $7 is a lot different than $70, okay? So if you don't line up your decimals, you're going to make some mistakes, okay? So we're going to just add these together, and then we'll move on to multiplying and dividing. So 9 plus 7 is 16. Put the 1 up there. 1 plus 6 is 7. Plus 3 is 10. So put the 0 there, the 1 up here. Don't forget to bring down my decimal. 1 plus 3 is 4. Plus 7 is 11. 1 down there, 1 up there. 1 plus 2 plus 0 is 3. Bring down my dollar sign. Okay, $31.06 is the answer to this problem. On your homework, do not forget to line up your decimals. You will be tricked if you don't do that, okay? All right, moving on to multiplication. We need to know how to multiply numbers. So first one that we're going to do, let's multiply, we'll do money. $7.39 times 6. Okay, we'll just this is just a review, remember? So if you need to go back and you need to watch this part again so you can get the steps down, you're welcome to do that. We're just going to go through 2 multiplication problems and then 1 division problem, and then we'll be done. Okay, so for this, it's just 1 digit by 3 digits. So we're going to start at the bottom with our 6 down here. Let's do a different color for you. So start right here with 6. 6 times 9 is what? 54. Put the 4 there, the 5 up here. Now I'm done with my 9. 6 times 3 is 18 plus 5. 18 plus 5 is 23. Put my 3 down there, my 2 up here. Now I'm done with my 3 and that 5. So now I'm going to do 6 times 7, just 42, plus 2, just 44. 44. So is our answer $4,434? No. We put our decimal here because we have 2 digits after the decimal. So in our answer, we have to have 2 digits after the decimal. Okay? So you've got 1 digit here, 1 digit here after the decimal, 1 digit here, 1 digit here after the decimal. So it's $44.34. And if you think about it, if you didn't have any change, you just did 6 times 7, 6 times $7, you'd get $42, right? Which $44 is pretty close to $42. It's a lot closer to $42 than $443, right? All right, the next one that we're going to do, we are going to do 2 digit by 2 digit, 36 times 29. We'll just do that real quick so we can go over the steps one more time. 9 times 6 is, oh, we just did that, 54. Put the 4 down there, the 5 up here. Then we're going to do 9 times 3 is 27 plus 5. 27 plus 5 is 32. Okay, now I'm done with my 9, and I'm done with this 5 up here. I can't forget that really important step to put the 0 down at the bottom. Now we're going to start with our 2 over here. We're going to do 2 times whatever's in the 1's place, which is 6. 2 times 6 is 12. Put my 2 down there, my 1 up here. Now I'm going to do 2 times 3, which is 6. Yep, 6 plus 1, 7. So I'm going to now add those together. 4 plus 0 is 4. 2 plus 2 is also 4. 3 plus 7 is 10. So my answer is 1,044. 1,044. All right. Very last problem that we're going to do, division, and then I will set you free to do your homework. We are going to do one problem of long division. We are going to do 700, well, let's do 7,348 divided by, let's do 8. Let's do a big number, okay? Can 7 go in, can 8 go into 7? No. If the number inside, if you're in my class, you know this. If you're not, you maybe haven't heard this before. I call this little guy the house, right? If the number inside the house is smaller than the number outside the house, then the people outside the house cannot come in. Okay, so we cannot do 7, but we can do 73. 8 can go into 73 how many times? I'll give you a hint. It can't go in evenly to 73, but it can go evenly into 72. 8 times what is 72? Oh, 8 times 9. So I'm putting 9 up there. 9 times 8, kind of gave you that answer, 72. Now we're going to subtract. 73 minus 72 is 1. Okay, bring down our 4. Okay, those are the 4 steps. Now we're going to start over. 14 divided by 8. Is the number inside the house, 14, is that number bigger or smaller than 8? Number inside the house, 14, is bigger than 8, so we can do it. 14 divided by 8 is how much? 8 can go into 14 how many times? Just 1 time. 1 times 8 is 8. Now let's subtract. It's step number 3. 4 minus 8 we can't do. We can borrow from there, make that a 0. 14 minus 8 is 6. 4th step, bring down the 8. Okay, now we're going to say 8 can go into 68 how many times? Or 68 divided by 8 is what? 8. 8 times 8 is 64. Subtract is step number 3. 8 times 4 is 4. 6 minus 6 is 0. Do we have anything else to bring down? Nope, so that's going to be our remainder. Remainder 4. So our answer is 918 with a remainder of 4. That is how you do long division. Hopefully that review was helpful for you. We've talked about all of these things before, so I know I went kind of fast. If you need to go back in the video and watch one of those parts just over again so you can just remind yourself one more time before you do the homework, feel free to do that. The homework is going to consist of problems, perimeter problems, area problems, money, multiplication, and division, and that's it. So if you know how to do all these things, you will do great on the homework. Good luck today. You guys are awesome. We'll see you tomorrow.